Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and today we're going to take a look at my 3 holiday cactus. I have them designed in 3 different stylings. One is a nice full, one is in a bonsai state, and then one is just a little cutting that's hanging in a glass votive on the wall, but they are all in bloom, and they have been since Thanksgiving. So I'm going to show you what to do with the older flowers and how to get a second blooming going into the Christmas and New Year's time frame, so that it's in bloom and looking beautiful throughout the season. So that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, y'all. So you hear me talking all the time about how I put the Osmocote Plus, that 6-month time release, little pellets, in pretty much all of my plants, all of my trees, my fruits and vegetables. I love that stuff. And every 6 months, I'll replenish it with the appropriate amount depending on the root base and the size of the plant. But what do you do, to increase blooms and vigor between those? I like to give it a little boost with this Jack's Classic all-purpose water-soluble plant food with micronutrients. So I do a really diluted variety. I do probably half the strength, and I just water it in once every 3 weeks. Timed in with one of my normal waterings. I'll just, incorporate this Jack's All-Purpose 20-20-20. So that is what I'm going to do with my holiday cactus today to get them to bloom again for me. So I'm going to show you the biggest, then the medium, and then the cutting in order coming up right now. Stand by. All right, so this is my nice full plant. I left this cactus just as is, and I'm letting it get a nice weeping style. I keep it up in the corner, and it gets a lot of afternoon sun from this side. So you see it's in nice full bloom. Got some really nice ones, and then you have some dead ones. And so just gently, you want to pull those right off. Nothing serious, but you see right behind them are more buds. So that's what I'm going to do today. By fertilizing, I'm going to get those to open up nicely. And they last a couple of weeks once they open. Nicey nice. Okay, so that does it for that one. All right, so here is the second holiday cactus. And as you see, I have it weeping out to the left. And I was concerned that with the size of the canopy, that it was actually going to break away from the roots here, because I had another piece in the middle that actually got a little heavy, I believe, and that broke off. Or the cleaners dropped it off the mantle and broke one, which happens more often than one would think or want. It drives me crazy, but whatever. It's what happens when you have plants everywhere. So, so you see this one, I already pulled off all the dead ones, and it's getting ready to bloom. So I'm going to help it and encourage that. Oh, I just knocked one off. Darn it. Okay, so I'm not going to touch it anymore. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to encourage the bloom by fertilizing it. So I have one more to show you. And then I have a really cool time lapse of this morning's sunrise. The sky started to be pink, and I was like, oh, shoot, let me get a time lapse of this, because I actually had a client cancel for once. So I had a 45-minute gap. And so I said, okay, let me set up the time lapse. And it started out pink and beautiful. And then as the sun starts coming up, you'll see like an Independence Day-like cloud pops up and just totally, completely ruined the sunrise. But it's still pretty cool to see the transition of the 2 weather systems. So if you are a meteorology geek like me, you'll enjoy it. All right, y'all, stand by for the cutting. All right, y'all, I actually have 2 of these. I didn't realize, but they are in their very infant stages. I just pulled the dead flower off of this one here, of becoming their own little bonsais. If you want to see a well-established Christmas cactus bonsai, check out the Bonsai Zone. I'm sure he has a playlist. You can scroll and find it. That thing is like 30 years old and incredible. But all right, y'all, that's going to do it for us today here at the ranch. I hope you enjoyed your time. Thanks for stopping by Jarhead Bonsai, and check back for more. If you did like this video and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Have a great day, y'all.